I've been getting more and more comments saying, the IRS Get My Payment tool states that I am eligible for a stimulus payment. Why haven't I received my check yet then? Some of you are also worried that the IRS payment status not available message means you are not getting your $1,403 stimulus check ever. Well, everyone, I will be answering all of your stimulus check questions in this video. I definitely want to help you receive your stimulus payment as quickly as possible. But everyone, there is some good news. The wait could be over soon for U.S. veterans and their beneficiaries who have yet to receive their third stimulus check. Earlier today, the Internal Revenue Service announced that it plans to begin processing stimulus checks for Veterans Affairs benefit recipients at the end of this week. The agency said it is continuing to review files from the VA covering individuals who receive benefits but don't normally file a tax return. As long as there are no further issues, the IRS said it will begin processing the payment files this week, and the majority of the payments will be dispersed electronically and should be received on Wednesday, April 14th. Yes, this is really great news, everyone. I'm truly happy that action is being taken for VA beneficiaries. They should have received their stimulus money weeks ago. Let me know in the comments below if you receive VA benefits and if you have a pending deposit in your account yet. Now for those of you that are seeing and you are eligible for a third stimulus payment, when you check the IRS Get My Payment tool, but still haven't received your stimulus money yet, don't worry. It is a good sign that you are getting a "You are eligible" message. If you receive SSI, SSDI, VA, RRB, or survivors, then it is very likely that the IRS is working on your files right now. The IRS is not done sending out stimulus checks. It is possible that you will get your check by the end of this week. If you file taxes and do not receive Social Security or other federal program benefits, but still haven't received your stimulus check yet, there may be a different issue going on. Eligible Americans that file taxes were one of the first groups of people to receive their $1,403 stimulus checks. It is possible that the IRS just hasn't processed your stimulus payment yet, but your stimulus check could arrive any time this week. The IRS is currently working on delivering stimulus checks to all Americans that receive SSI or SSDI. The IRS will then send more waves of payments, as well as paper checks and prepaid debit cards. If you have not received your stimulus payment, please hang on. The Internal Revenue Service announced today that 25 million payments will be sent out. 23 million of the 25 million payments processed this week are going to Social Security recipients, including disability recipients. These are generally made through direct deposit. An IRS spokesperson said in a statement, "When working with other agencies like the Social Security Administration, we had to wait to get the data from them." Well, in my opinion, there is no excuse for the IRS or SSA to have not communicated with each other sooner. Both agencies knew that the IRS was missing the files that were needed to send third stimulus checks to Social Security and other federal program beneficiaries. In addition to 23 million payments going to SSI and SSDI recipients, another 1 million payments are going to those eligible for more money based on their just filed 2020 tax returns, with another 1 million stimulus payments going to those for whom the IRS had no previous record until a 2020 return was filed. The IRS is also working on getting stimulus checks to homeless people. According to the IRS spokesperson, when working with other agencies like the Social Security Administration, we had to wait to get the data from them. Well, in my opinion, there is no excuse for the IRS or SSA to have not communicated with each other sooner. Both agencies knew that the IRS was missing the files that were needed to send third stimulus checks to Social Security and other federal program beneficiaries. In addition to 23 million payments going to SSI and SSDI recipients, another 1 million payments are going to those eligible for more money based on their just filed 2020 tax returns, with another 1 million stimulus payments going to those for whom the IRS had no previous record until the 2020 was filed. The IRS is also working on getting stimulus checks to homeless people. According to the IRS spokesperson, the IRS is definitely doing what we can to reach out to those who are unbanked, to those who are homeless, to those who don't necessarily have access to bank accounts and those kinds of things. More than 2 million Californians are in a stimulus gap, in which they're eligible for money but haven't received any yet. Of the Californians in the stimulus gap, 1.4 million of those could have missed out on all 3 rounds of checks. How many of you have not received your first or second stimulus check? Let me know in the comment section below. It is really ridiculous that millions of Americans are missing out on stimulus money. around 424,000 Californians who filed their taxes for 2018 but not 2019 are at risk of not getting their second or third payments, and about 360,000 eligible dependents could also miss out on the third round of checks. This is because the Internal Revenue Service used information from 2019 federal tax returns for the second round of stimulus and has been using either 2019 or 2020 taxes for the third round of payments. That means people who haven't filed taxes for 2019 or later are at risk of not receiving checks that they qualify for. So everyone, please make sure that the IRS has your correct information so you can receive the correct amount of stimulus money. Leave any questions in the comments below. That is the end of the video, everyone. I hope you found this video helpful. Make sure to enter the $50 Amazon gift card giveaway by subscribing to my channel, liking this video, and commenting below.
Cleaner water, high-speed internet that delivers information faster and more of it. Above all, infrastructure is about meeting the needs of a nation and putting Americans to work and being able to do and get paid for having good jobs. Plumbers and pipe fitters, replacing those literally thousands of miles of dangerous lead pipes. They're still out there. Everybody remembers what happened in Flint. There's hundreds of Flints all across America. How many of you know when you send your child to school, the fountain they're drinking out of is not fed by a lead pipe? How many of you know the school your child is in still has asbestos in the walls and lacks the ventilation? Is that not infrastructure? Line workers and electricians laying transmission lines for a modern grid, providing over 500,000 charging stations on the highways we are going to build to accommodate electric vehicles so we can own the future. Construction workers and engineers building modern hospitals and homes for American families. Healthcare workers, steel workers, folks who work in the cutting-edge labs. Nearly 90% of the infrastructure jobs created by our American Jobs Plan can be filled by people who don't have a college degree. 75% don't need an associate's degree. As I said last week, this is a blue-collar blueprint for increasing opportunity for the American people. It also includes the biggest investment in non-defense research and development on record. I promise you, it's not part of my speech, but I promise you, you're all going to be reporting over the next 6 to 8 months how China and the rest of the world is